As we look at the section 9.6a, we're now going to be factoring trinomials that have a number in front of our x squared. So the shortcut method doesn't work. Instead, we're going to do something called the MAC method, which is the actual traditional way of factoring. MAC stands for multiply, add, choose. So, as we multiply, add, and choose the factors that work, it's going to be working best if we use the MAC method. So let's look at our first problem. When I say multiply, I mean take the first number 3 and multiply the back number 10. So 3 times 10 is 30. Now, our middle number still is the b term, which is 17. We now follow the exact same process as we did in section 5. We write down the factors of 30. 1 and 30 adds to 31. 2 and 15 adds to 17. Well, we multiplied, we added, and now we choose this method. So we're going to break up that 17x into two factors, 2x and 15x. And there they are. Just like before, we're going to find the GCF of the first two parts of our problem. The GCF of 3x squared and 2x is just an x. What's left on the inside? 3x plus 2. Our 3x plus 2 once again goes to the back. And now we say, what's 10 divided by 2? That's what goes in our box. It's a plus 5. So my answer is x plus 5 times 3x plus 2. That's the MAC method. The big difference is 5 times 3x is 15x, and this 15 doesn't go straight through. Neither do these two factors appear in our answer. Let's look at number 2. 8y squared minus 10y minus 3. Well, 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. It's supposed to add to negative 10. Well, let's try to see what we have here. 1's a negative and 1's a positive since it's a negative number. So 1 and negative 24 is negative 23. 2 and negative 12 is negative 10. So we multiplied, we added, and now we choose this one. Let's break up our 10y into 2y and negative 12y. Once again, we focus on our first two. What's the GCF of those? Well, now for the very first time, our GCF is no longer just x. Now, it's 2y. We take a 2 out of both of them. When we do that, what's left is 4y plus 1, because 1 times 2y is 2y. We're going to put that 4y plus 1 at the back half, and we're going to ask ourselves that same question. What has to go in that box to make it work? Well, negative 3 divided by 1 is negative 3, which lets us write our answer, 2y minus 3 and 4y plus 1. This concludes our first part of this lesson of the MAC method.